This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2003 Ford F350 crew cab, dual rear wheel, 6.0 turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive and has the Lariat package, which is obviously leather. I don't know if I said it's four-wheel drive, but it is. It was a dealer trade-in, purchased directly from a dealer. They can't get any financing on their used car lots for anything over 100,000 miles. So we basically corner the market on that. Obviously we can find people with cash better than they can on the internet, and so we end up buying most of them, if not all of them, when they're decent trucks. This is actually above decent. This is a really nice rig. The only thing we could find out with it that was wrong with it after inspecting it, doing the mechanical inspection, was that the door sensors need to be replaced because the door ajar lights up. When that's your problem, life is good. And that is the problem. So I'm going to walk around. We do have those sensors ordered. Anyway, as you can see, the tread on the driver front tire is probably 90%. I don't think you have to worry about that. I'm going to try to find everything that's wrong, not so much focus on what's right, so that there's a little bit of lacquer checking, so that our buyers that buy and pay by wire and get them shipped know what they're buying, and when they get them they're happy and not sad. See the little lacquer checking? We get that in Arizona from really high heat in the summer. It's not too bad. On black it looks horrible. Blue it's a little bit better. There's a little ding right here. Love the tires. These are expensive too, BFGs. Load rated BFGs, nice. See a little scratch here, and I can see a little tiny door ding right there. Not sure what kind of door got up there, but obviously, I mean, it's an 03, so you're gonna have some nicks and dings and stuff being a truck, but it's pretty straight, really. Very common. You get this clear coat stuff on top of the wheel wells on dark colored vehicles, especially in Tucson, Arizona, where it's getting nice and warm. The rear tires are not nearly as high a tread as the fronts. The rear tires are pretty low. The outside tires are always lower than the inside. The outside looks, on the passenger side, looks like it's probably 10 or 20%, and on the passenger side looks like it's about 20 or 30%. I would say if you replace the 4 rear tires, you're probably looking at, gosh, we did a set of 6 at Discount Tires the other day for $650. Now we obviously do a lot of volume with them, but that's I would say 4 tires you should be able to get out the door for about $550, $600. If you want us to handle that for you before you get here to drive it home or before it ships out, we'd be happy to. Just go to discounttires.com, go to the the Prince and Oracle store, ask for Sheldon, he's the manager. He'll give you our discount. They'll be put on, you pay for them over the phone, they'll be put on. It'll be tax-free, and you'll get a little discount, and they'll be on before it ships out or before you come to drive it home. Obviously there's a couple scratches here on the tailgate. My brother will take 60, 70, maybe up to 80 pictures of this thing, HD pictures, so you'll get some more detail in pictures. The outside tire on the driver's side is a little better than the passenger. I'd say it's about 20 or 30%. And that's the inside on the driver's side is probably 30 or 40%. It's a pretty truck. For an 03, there's a little ding here. I see a little ding right there. A couple little door things here. I get a tube of touch-up paint and 4 tires, and you're good to go for quite some time, I would say. I'm going to fire this thing up. We're going to look for the Ford stamps on the fenders and on the fronts of both sides of the core support. That way you'll know that nothing's been replaced up front. So will I. I'll know that too. All right. There's your Ford stamp on the passenger fender. Right between my fingers is the Ford stamp on the passenger torque support. Should be another one right there. And one right there. We'll walk around. We're going to try all the windows and all the gadgets that we can test. Make sure they're okay. This is the driver rear window. A little bit of a scrape right here. Not much to report there. No news is good news. Passenger rear window. There. Let's make sure we have nothing hiding in there. We don't. There you go. Alright, let's go to the passenger front door window. Door locks. Open both sides. Power seat. Seat forward. Back. Whole seat up. Whole seat down. Rear seat cushion up. Rear seat cushion down. Front seat cushion up. Front seat cushion down. Perfect. There. Oh, that's nice of them to just give you a manual. You got wheel tools. An extra buckle. I think that's a child seat buckle right there. Take that out so we don't have to listen to it rattle. All right. Alrighty then, let's see. It's a nice exhaust tip. Alright, driver window, passenger window, passenger rear window, driver rear window. Locks. There you go. Seat back. Actually, let's go all the way forward first. Forward, back, up, whole seat up, whole seat down, front seat cushion up, front seat cushion down, rear seat cushion up, rear seat cushion down. That works fine. I think that there was a little bit of a tear right here. I think our mobile repair guy came and fixed it. I think it was like right here. He did a pretty good job. There's a little bit of wear on the seat here. Not too bad for a Ford truck. Make sure there's nothing going on underneath the mat. There's not. Put that back. Tilt wheel. Perfect. That works. Alright, let's get a seatbelt on. Okay. See the door ajar light? I'm told both sensors are broken, so we have those ordered. That will go out. Let's see. Sort of a trailer brake. The knob is there. I would say that that probably doesn't work anymore. Oh, wait, no, that's how it works. I thought there was a knob in the middle. It probably does work. Never mind. Looks pretty new. All right, let's turn the air on. Make sure that we've got some of that. Fan works. Let's see if we get some air coming out of here in a second. I'll leave that on. That's the radio. You got a CD player, old school cassette. Let's see. These never work, and that doesn't let me down at all, does it? Somebody left their garage door opener, and there's no door on this thing. Someone left their garage door opener. That's interesting. Or if I can reprogram it, I could use one. You got cruise control. 130,940 miles. You got tow on and off, right? Put it into neutral. Put it into 4 low. Now we're in 4 low. And drive. That's definitely 4 low. That'd be serious power there. Alright, reverse. Perfect. Alright, so 4 low works fine. 4 high. 4 high. Drive. Reverse. Perfect. Okay, neutral. 2-wheel drive. Let me put it in reverse. Let me go to reverse and let's see if the parking sensors work. I really don't want to smack that 30,000 mile Keen Ranch, so let's see. Yep. Parking sensors work. Alright, so aside from having to get those door sensors installed, it's ready to roll. I do strongly suggest those rear tires. I don't know. If you were driving to Phoenix, you'd probably be fine with them, but if you're driving any further than that and you're going to fly into Tucson and drive it home, I strongly recommend you get in touch with Sheldon and Discount Tires at Princeton, Oracle. Have them put on before you get here. That way you don't have that issue looming. Anyway, if you come to Tucson and drive it home, you're going to pay taxes and dock fees. Dock fee is $250. Taxes are city sales tax of 2%, plus whatever your state tax rate is. If you're from Alaska, your tax rate is 0, so you're going to pay a total of 2% taxes and $250 dock fee. If your state tax rate was 3%, you'd pay a total of 5% taxes and a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, all you pay is the agreed upon price and nothing else. You deal with, once it ships to your place, you deal with taxes and plates the way you would in your state. That's it. Please make sure you get a deposit in. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until we have a deposit, we have no deal. Once we have a deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the vehicle at wheelk.com and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it's for sale, okay? Also, please remember, this is not a new vehicle. If you want a risk-free used vehicle, the only way to do that is to not buy a used vehicle. I don't care if it's got 10 miles on it. There's always risk. Even if there's risk in new cars lately. But yeah, if you need that reassurance that nothing's going to be wrong with it within a week of getting it, then don't buy a used vehicle. And definitely don't buy ours, okay? This is a nice truck. There's no history to it at all. It's just a dealer trade-in that we were able to buy at a price that we can sell to you at a price that'll work for you and make us a little bit of money. That's all there is to this. So like I said, if you need the warm fuzzy feeling, you got to buy a brand new truck. You can probably buy a dually Lariat new for, I don't know, I think they're somewhere between 55 and 65 depending on how loaded out they are. Or you can tell yourself that you're saving a bunch of money and you may have to spend money on this thing sooner or later. Whatever the case is, but especially eBay people. If you're one of those crazy eBay people who thinks they can buy something that is brand new, that's 11 years old, an 11-year-old brand new vehicle that's perfect, we definitely don't want your business. Please do not make any offers on our vehicles. Okay? If you realize this is a good deal and you see the value in it, then we'd love your business. More than half. 92% of the eBay people are great, and the other 8% should be hung because they're crazy. This is a nice truck. There's no vibrations. Lacquer checking on the hood, a couple little dings, some clear coat peeling on the passenger rear fender. Could use some rear tires. That's about it. Anyway, thank you very much for your time.